going to explain the project DPOS, Deduplicatable Dynamic Proof of Storage for Multi-User Environments. This project is based on the cloud computing domain. The main aim of the project is to achieve the dynamic proof of storage for the multi-user and to successfully achieve the deduplication process in the cloud storage. The main objective of the project is to efficiently store the file by achieving the POS, means proof of storage, and also deduplication in the cloud storage for the multi-user. In the existing system, deduplication takes place at the file level and also for the single user, and also the dynamic proof of storage for the multi-user is not supporting. In the proposed system, we are proposing homomorphic authenticated tree, means HAT. Here the deduplication is taking place at the block level, means at the time of uploading each and every file we are dividing into the blocks, and for each and every block we are generating the MAC address, means the hash code. Then if the hash code is exist, means we are not uploading that block to the cloud storage, or else we are uploading the block to the cloud storage. And we are, if already the block is uploaded, means we are directly giving the ownership of that block to the user. The software requirement for this project is firstly the Eclipse. Eclipse we are using as the IDE, means integrated development environment, which will give the standard directory structure to develop the web application. Here we are using the MVC architecture to develop the application. MVC means Model View Controller. It is a software design pattern for developing the web application. Model means lowest level of pattern, which is responsible for the maintaining the data. View means which is responsible for displaying all the portion of the data to the user, and the controller means it is a software code that controls the interaction between the model and the view. Because of this model view controller architecture, means MVC architecture, we can able to show the demo of the project in the multiple systems, as well as we can able to host the application in the cloud also. And the database we are using is MySQL, and SQL log we are using as the interface for the MySQL. This is the SQL log. This is the database of the project. This is the code structure of the project. WebINF source, these are the packages. Packages means inside the packages servlets and the Java files will be there. JSP is the front end, means which is with the help of the front end only user can able to view the contents. By default, index.jsp page is the first page. Then start the Tomcat server. Here we are using Tomcat as the server for the project. It acts as a local server. Then open the browser. Localhost :8080. Localhost means local IP address. 8080 is the port number of the Tomcat. Click on the Tomcat manager. Admin is the user ID and password of the Tomcat server. Here these are the deployed projects. This is DPOS, Deduplicatable Dynamic Proof of Storage for Multi-User Environments. Admin has to log in. User ID is admin and the password is 111. Now admin logged in successfully. He can able to view his profile, can able to edit his profile, can able to view the details of all the users, and he can able to add the new user by giving the user ID and password, username, address, city, mail ID and the phone number of the user. Then as details, these are the as details not yet uploaded by the user. No, not even a single file is uploaded by the user, that's what it is not showing anything. So you can able to view the transactions of all the users not yet done by the user. Okay, then settings, in the settings you can able to change the password, then sign out. Let us log in with the user login. User logged in successfully. He also can able to view his profile, can edit his profile, then you can able to see the uploaded files, then you can able to upload the file to the cloud storage, choose the file, file is being uploaded to the cloud storage. File uploaded successfully. At the time of file uploading, each and every file will be divided into the blocks, and for each and every block we are generating the hash code. Then we are verifying whether the hash code is exist or not, means that block is uploaded or not. If already the block is uploaded, means we are not going to upload that block, we are directly giving the ownership to the user. This is the uploaded file. The cloud storage, we can also able to view the uploaded blocks. This is the cloud storage, we can able to view the blocks uploaded. See, this is the proof of storage. Dynamically we can view the proof of storage. Then at the time of downloading, based on the logical block addressing of the file, this is the logical block addressing, this is the block ID. It will download all the blocks which are present in the logical block addressing, and it will merge the blocks and it will give the original file. We can able to download the file. File downloaded to the local system. This is the file. Let us upload the same file by the different user. Now new user is logged in. He can able to view the uploaded files. He is not yet uploaded anything, so let us upload the new file, the same file. This is the new file, but contents are same, so it has to check the deduplication. See, file uploaded successfully. Already the block is exist in the cloud storage, so it is directly giving the ownership to that user, to this user. So in the cloud storage only one copy will be stored. One copy will be stored, but in the database that file is shared by the two user. Means in the number of instance we can able to see the number of instance, means number of instances 2 means this block is shared by the two user. By that we can show the deduplication process, and also the dynamic proof of storage in the cloud storage, and also we are doing the integrity checking. At the time of downloading we are checking the hash code for the integrity checking process, and this user also can able to download the file based on the logical block addressing. It will download all the blocks which are related to that file, and it will merge and it will give the original file. See, he can able to get the file directly. He got the ownership of the file. This is DPoS, deduplicatable dynamic proof of storage for multi-user environments.